Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Rafi Ansari and you are watching Triple M Tech. Welcome to my YouTube channel Triple M Tech, and today we are going to uh, installing the SQL Server 2019 and the SSMS SQL Server Management Studio 2018 or 2019. Okay, so so far you have seen my many of my videos okay related to Python programming. Now I'm going to start a new series of SQL installation, SQL Server Management Studio installation, and we'll do some hands-on with that. Okay, why it is required, actually why I'm shifting focus from Python programming to SQL Server Management Studio, and the SQL knowledge which I will try to share up. So why it is actually needed. Okay, so obviously the first point which can come into mind. Okay, since I'm a Python expert, and why I'm shifting my focus to SQL Server, and why I'm trying to start a new series. Okay, so the point is obvious clear, like any programming. Okay, if you are doing the programming in any of the language, whether it is Python or Java or any other language, okay, without SQL, okay, it is not complete. Okay, somewhere you have to do the do the what we can say, like the use of the SQL is a must everywhere in the programming. Okay, so I thought, like the concept or the knowledge that I have with me, okay, why not to share with you guys. Okay, because it is really necessary to work with the SQL. Okay, and that SQL you can use with different set of databases, whether it is IBM DB to SQL Server, Oracle, or any other. Okay, NoSQL, MySQL. You have must have the concept, SQL concept in mind. Okay, how you can insert the data into the table or fetch the data from the table. Okay, what is select statement, what is update statement, how to insert the data into the table through the insert statement. Like, what kind of the different procedures or functions or SQLs you have to write in order to fetch the data from the tables. Okay, so all those things I will try to explain you in the easiest way. Okay, based on the concepts or the knowledge that I have acquired during the my work experience. Okay, so I will try to share the same thing with you guys. Okay, so for this thing I have started because it is really necessary. Okay, it is really required to work with any programming language. We must have the understanding of the SQL. Okay, so I thought to give you some idea how to install the SQL Server, okay, 2019, and the SSMS, which is nothing but the GUI for accessing the SQL Server 2019. Okay, so today I'm going to install the SQL Server 2019 and uh, SSMS 2018 or 2019. Okay, so I will give you the idea. Okay, how can you start working with the SQL Server 2019. Okay, so let me just so these are the topics actually we have to cover up today. So SQL Server 2019 and SSMS 2018 or 19 installation and setup. Okay, so what we have to do for this thing, obviously, the simplest way. I mean, if you want to do the setup on your machine, okay, for SQL Server 2019 and want to access it, okay, so you need the SSMS 2018 or 2019, whatever you want, you can install on the machine. So the easiest way is just to type. Okay, give me a moment. Let me just take it. Okay, yeah. So what you can do, simply go here, open the Chrome or any browser, whatever browser you want to you can simply come here and type the SQL Server 2019. Okay, download. You will be direct to Microsoft, right? Okay, then you can click on the first link, simply go down, and you have the Express edition. Okay, you are seeing this is the Express edition. Okay, you can simply click on this loud download link. Okay, and your download will start. And once it is installed, you will have this on the machine like this. The setup file will be SQL Server 2019, okay, SSEI Express edition. Okay, so you will get this exe file, and you can click on it, this file, and you can start down installing it. Okay, so this is the way how you can install the SQL Server 2019. And this is these two files, I mean the SQL Server 2019 and the SSMS 2018 or 2019 files are different. Okay, so first thing, as I told you, like the SQL Server, I mean, this is the actually, the actual server, okay, or actual where you will create the databases all, okay, and the table structure, everything you will create through this SQL Server. If it is not installed your machine, okay, you cannot work with the SQL Server, okay. So this is the prerequisite, and the second set of file, this is for the SSMS, which I told you, like it is for, it is a GUI, okay, and it is actually for accessing the SQL Server. So these two setups, okay, files you have to install first on the machine. Okay, so the second one, if you want to download, the simplest way is to type here the SSMS, okay, download. You can simply type this thing on the Google. You will be again redirect to Microsoft site, and from there you can download it. Both are free. It doesn't take much time to download. Okay, and then you can go down, and you are seeing like the SSMS download SSMS 19, okay, 2019. You can install. Okay, sorry, you can download it, and once it is downloaded, you will get this file on your machine. Okay, and this is the naming convention you may have for the setup file, SSMS setup Express edition, okay, .exe file. So once you have this file, these files on your machine, you can simply install it. Okay, so this SQL Server 2019 you can install with two options, okay, basic option and the customized option. Okay, whichever you like, you can go for that. uh, Generally people install with the basic option, but if you need if you have different set of needs, if you want to work with the machine learning, okay, the Python or Java, okay, that machine learning, you have the different options. Okay, so you can customize and choose that additional libraries or additional components, so that can be installed if you go for the customization, if you want to work with the machine learning as well. Okay, so there are the options which this SQL Server 2019 provides you to work with. Okay, or otherwise simply you can go with the default option. Okay, and you can install the server on your machine and you can start working. So these are the two files, okay, you need to download from the Microsoft site. Both are free, no charges, no cost is involved. Okay, and once it is on your machine, okay, after installation, how you can access the SQL Server 2019. Okay, so let me just tell you, this is the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, which is SSMS. Okay, SSMS is the short form. Okay, when you will type on your machine in the Windows search area like this, give me a moment, like this, SSMS. Okay, you can see it is already installed on my machine. Okay, and the version is 2018. Okay, so you can install 2019 as well. Okay, whichever you want, you can install it. Okay, when you will click on this application, you will have this interface. Okay, here it will ask for you to know server name. Okay, so when you are installing the SQL Server 2019, okay, you may change this SQL Server name, okay, during the installation. So that name you have to provide, okay. So, and what you have to type here, dot backslash and the server name, okay. If you have not modified the server name, the simply the same server name you can whatever you have seen during the installation, you can put it here, okay, dot backslash. In my case, I have not changed it, okay. I went to the default name. So SQL Express is the default name, okay. When you put it here, this name, okay, you will be able to connect, okay. So I'm using the Windows authentication as of now. If you want, okay, during the installation you can create the user and its password as well. If you want to go for the different SQL Server authentication, you can type the username as well. Like in my case, I have this user, okay, and can type the password like this. Give me a moment, and you can click on this connect button. It may be like the password is not correct. Give me a moment, let me just check it. uh, Maybe not sure. Give me a moment, let me just go with the Windows authentication as of now, okay. So these are the ways, I mean, how you can connect to SQL Server 2019, okay, after installation. So this is the way. And I have already created one table, okay. If you want to, work with, if your database and everything is already set up, you can, start working with the SQL, okay. So in another session, I will give you the idea about how can we create the table, insert the data, delete the columns, etc. Okay, how can we modify the structure of the table and other things. Okay, so this is the way. I mean, please get in touch and do like and subscribe my channel. And if you like it, please share this video with the others. Okay, and please press the bell icon as well. And it won't take much time, but it is really necessary for a channel to grow. So I will request you to stay connected with me and do subscribe and like my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much. Bye. See you soon.